Hi guys, and welcome back to Tommy Starcraft. This is your host Tommy with a surprise for you guys, as I'm once again going to be casting here a Starcraft 2 game held in the year of 2022 in Poland from the Katowice International Tournament here. So yeah, let's just see. Let me just actually start by introducing the players to you once again, as we're spawning here in the lower left in the red. It is BYUN from South Korea, and his opponent spawning here in the upper right in the blue. It is SCARLETT from Canada. But as you guys know, she's currently living in South Korea, from where she's also training really hard for any upcoming tournaments here. Also, I believe she's also saving for a house. So yeah, best of luck to her for that. And yeah, let's just see what she's going to be doing. Looks like she's going straight for a fast expansion build order here, as they're spawning here on 2000 atmosphere, I believe, a 2 spawning location map. Let's just check BYUN really quick. Pretty standard barracks into gas, and I believe he's also going to send out a scouting SCV really soon, just to see exactly what SCARLETT is up to, what exactly her build order is going to be here, as she's now going into a gas, and this should of course be followed really soon with a spawning pool. So yeah, also the pretty standard stuff here for SCARLETT. Fast expansion into extractor and spawning pool. We also see the gas here already running for BYUN. His barracks is also about to finish here, and yeah, let's just see the tactics here for the two players. Of course, Zergs really like to go into a mass Zerglings with Banelings, and later on perhaps some Lurkers, some Vipers could be an option. Ultralisk could also be a nice option here, as the Terrans also like to go into mass Medivacs. We've seen this in a previous replay from Mauro against SCARLETT. Medivacs abusement very likely here for any Terran with mass bio, with those Marines, those Thin Marines. Also Marauders could be added, even some Banshees. But yeah, let's just see what is going to happen. And interesting enough here, BYUN not deciding to head out to scout the map, as he is just placing now here his expansion. So he's feeling really confident here against SCARLETT, going straight into an expansion here, having a nice wall here, having a nice reactor to double produce now, as you can see, those Marines. You also see his first factory, and he might follow up here with a starport, just to secure of course those Marines with those Medivacs. Let's check the main from SCARLETT really quick. She has her upgrades going on. Her speed upgrades for those Zerglings should be finished, and I'm also seeing here on the minimap the 2-minute and 30-second mark, as she's going here for her second expansion. One of her overlords already taking some damage here. Notice how she's nicely spreading here her overlords on the map, just to have vision in case there is a drop happening with some dropships. Just a couple of Marines are going to move out, perhaps just to scan, just to check out here the map, and they might just head straight into this location, so they might force a cancellation here. But no, BYUN is changing here his mind, as he's moving now towards the 12 o'clock position here, and perhaps also towards this position. But in the end, some Zerglings are being spawned. Queen is already here for SCARLETT, so she should be okay here against those Marines. One Queen egg has been sniped here, but yeah, it's pretty much okay, as the next Queen is popping out here for SCARLETT. And look at that, we have 4 Marines here already dealing damage here towards this hatchery. So BYUN knows what exactly the build order is here from SCARLETT. So this is exactly why he did not send out a SCV, he just went straight into those Marines. And we see already SCARLETT move out here with those speed Zerglings, really many of them, so she might try a bust here soon. But the perfect timing here for BYUN with those Hellions, as he should be able to block here all of those Zerglings and really do perfect damage here, and good counter against all of those Zerglings. 2 Hellions have taken quite some damage, so he might have to repair those. And yeah, great micro here for BYUN, as he's able to held off this early aggression here by SCARLETT, and immediately sending of course out those SCVs just to repair those Hellions. Hellions also a nice strategy for any Terran, perfect to just do a drive-by against those drones. So really smart decision here by BYUN against SCARLETT. Let's just see if it's going to work out here for him, as SCARLETT already having here her second expansion going on, droning up really nicely here. Let's just check the drone count here. 37 workers for BYUN against the 44 here for SCARLETT. But in come those Hellions, and yeah, SCARLETT knows now the position here for those Hellions, so she has to prepare some defenses here into this position. Some Queens would be nice. Let's just see, I see the Hellions moving here forward. Those drones are a little bit exposed here, so she's nicely microing them back. One has been killed. So yeah, the Hellions doing a little bit of harassment here, but the defenses look really strong here by SCARLETT, and even one Hellion might get snapped here, so no, just 6 HP here, lucky Hellion. And yeah, let's just check the main here from BYUN really quick, as I see some drones getting killed, and here we go, there's this one Banshee. So great move here out by BYUN with this one Banshee, such a surprise, great harassment here. As a Terran, he might even snipe more and more drones here. This is exactly why SCARLETT has this spore up into her main, and there was even a spore here, but it finished perhaps really late, as BYUN really fast here with his abusement. Nice save here by SCARLETT with this one drone, and this one lone Banshee already killing 8 workers here. So great stuff here by BYUN. Sadly here for SCARLETT, a pretty bad start here for her, as even those Hellions are waiting here to do an engagement. So yeah, Banshee is still causing some panic here into the main from SCARLETT. Yet another drone has been killed, so really great stuff. As actually that was another Banshee, so it's 2 Banshees now online here. 1 kill for this only Banshee, and the other Banshee already with 8 kills, so 9 kills in total here for BYUN. Great start here by him. As some Zerglings try to clear here his way. Hellions are still in position here. Let's just check the main. There's yet another expansion here for BYUN, pumping out many units of medivacs, some marines, even a tank here. So yeah, as his Banshees is nicely positioned here around the map, just ready to engage at any moment now. So really great stuff here by BYUN, holding SCARLETT a little bit at bay, forcing her to stay at home to defend a little bit here. And let's just see the next moves here from BYUN, as we're slowly but steadily reaching now the 10-minute mark. Really great stuff here by him. A tank is now being pulled out with some medivacs. Yet another tank is being produced, so we might see an aggression now really soon by BYUN against SCARLETT here. So yeah, some marines are also moving out with 0-0 upgrades. Stim is online, so Stim of course much important, as SCARLETT will just try with some Zerglings to do any run-bys here, but the defenses look really strong here for BYUN. Banshee is also very good against those Zerglings here, and yet another factory here for BYUN, as he's moving out now here with his forces steaming up here, heading straight towards those Queen X, clearing here the creep as much as he can. Banelings are rolling in, and a nice drive-by here by those Zerglings from the back, dealing damage to against this one tank. Tank already at 13 kills, so many connections here for this one tank, but in the end he gets sniped, so BYUN just has to wait here for his reinforcements, and there they are. So really great stuff here by him, as he's already threatening here the expansion point from SCARLETT. We also see SCARLETT trying to do a surround here, trying to do a surround move here. In comes BYUN once again with his Hellions, with his Marines, some Zerglings from the back once again trying to snipe here this one tank. A great move here by SCARLETT, doing a nice surround here, sniping here this tank, dealing so much damage against BYUN here, so he has to lift up those workers, and at the same time she's also moving here forward with some units just to snipe some of those SCVs here. So 4 SCVs have been sniped here. So great stuff here by both players. Nice defense here by SCARLETT, in the end forcing of course BYUN back. BYUN's defense is also nice with his siege tanks, with his Banshees, and yeah, BYUN just has to take a rest now, take a break a little bit, as those Zerglings are really fast here on that creep highway here from SCARLETT, doing once again a nice job with this spread. Look at that, she has passed the middle of the map here with her creep, so she should be so much more mobile here against BYUN. BYUN once again take here the position with just a small force here of Marines. Should be cleared of course really quick, but he's just going to replace them onto another position. But hold on, once again we have a drop here by BYUN. Really nice stuff, snapping here 10 drones. So this is the idea from BYUN, just dealing massive amounts of harassments here with those medivacs, just like we've seen Maru do, and like many other Terrans here, of course abusing those medivacs. And we even have the Banshee now with 20 kills now. Great multitask here once again by BYUN, as he's all over the map here, even attacking here this expansion point. This will be cleared of course, but the damage has already been done, and once again BYUN is moving here forward with his forces, with his Marines, with his medivacs. Yeah, it's just heading straight towards this one hatchery, steaming up here. The hatchery gets healed, but in the end it will be snapped here by BYUN. So BYUN already with a strong early lead here against SCARLETT. SCARLETT in a little bit of trouble, as she has lost some workers just lost that hatchery, so BYUN just retreating here. And the hatchery will of course be replaced, so it's just mass Zerglings into Hydras, into Queens here for SCARLETT. So really great stuff here by her, but she needs to be careful against so many medivacs here, 2 medivacs here into this position. BYUN already moving out here with another group with those Widow Mines here. Widow Mines, of course, with those connections, really be strong against any Zerglings or against any Zerg units here. So once again, in comes BYUN, just picks up really fast the units and just going to retreat. So SCARLETT has to defend on 2 positions here, in the upper left part and in the lower right part here. So really hard game here, of course, for her against any Terrans. Once again, in comes BYUN with his Widow Mine, with those Marines, as SCARLETT is coming in from the back with her reinforcements. The Widow Mine have nicely being spreaded here, as BYUN is going to try to lure SCARLETT here into a trap. So he's going to pull back here, but just allow those mines to deal that massive splash damage here against those Zerglings. Great stuff here by BYUN now on the retreat, but the damage has already been done here. There is an Overseer, but so much splash damage already been taken here by SCARLETT, as yet another army move out here is being prepared by BYUN. SCARLETT looking prepared for that with those Hydras, with those Banings, with those Zerglings, but the spread is also really nice here by BYUN, and those mines in the back will secure any retreat here for the Terran. Once again, the hatchery is being sniped, is being attacked, sorry, as BYUN is retreating towards safety, towards those Widow Mines here. Okay, great stuff here by BYUN, multitasking. However, this time the Hydralists are taking good connections against those medivacs who have been sniped. We also see an engagement here in the upper left part, as the spread is really nice here done here by BYUN. So much action going on here, but the way looks clear now here for the units for BYUN. SCARLETT has to retreat with some of her forces. In comes the nice scan to clear that creep. In comes those medivacs here. Not that much energy here on those medivacs, so much steam going on. And the hatchery once again has been sniped here, so BYUN could even snipe some of those workers as in come those Banings. No, actually it's a lurker here, so lurker much important here for SCARLETT to have a counter against so much bio here, as those mines will drop here straight into those lurkers. So great stuff here by BYUN, as all of those lurker eggs have been killed, either killed or cancelled here. Sadly here for SCARLETT, she's just going to lose so many workers here, and sadly as she has to GG out. So the early harassment once again, multitask here from BYUN with this side on with this other side. Nice stuff here by him. Let's just jump straight into game number 2 now, guys, as it is a best of 3. So here we go, SCARLETT versus BYUN, game number 2. This time on Berlingrade ASL. So this is from the ASL Katowice tournament 2022, held in Poland, like I told you guys. And yeah, let's just check the production tab. In the upper left you can see it, in case I've missed something. Once again SCARLETT, this time in the low right in the blue, spawning here, and in the upper left in the red it is BYUN. So great game here by him early on, showing us once again the importance of those medivacs with those Muslim Marines, and even adding a tank, interestingly enough. So yeah, let's just see how things will change now into game number 2 in between SCARLETT and BYUN, this time on Berlingrade, a very interesting name here for a map, as BYUN is opening up here with his supply depot next to his ramp, and now adding of course his barracks. So pretty standard stuff. Let's just check SCARLETT here. Going to change anything? Is she going to perhaps or fast the spawning pool? But no, from the looks of it, she's heading straight towards this one hatchery here, as her overlords are also moving here out on the map. So good stuff here by her. Pretty standard open up. She will very likely continue just like in game number 1 with that extractor and with that spawning pool, or is she might even try something greedy with another hatchery, but no, just standard open up here with, like I told you, extractor into spawning pool. Let's just check BYUN. Gas is already being mined here for him, and yeah, just one casual supply depot this time, not deciding here to wall in. So interesting choice here from BYUN, as his barracks is about to finish. There's that reactor. Once again he's going to try very likely to build those mass bio units here against her opponent, against his opponent, and from the looks of it he's once again going for that fast expansion build order without any scouting. So he's feeling once again really confident here against Scarlet. Straight into that, but they're likely going to pump out so many Marines here out of this barracks. And yeah, let's just see how this works out for him. There's the hatchery almost getting finished here for Scarlet, as some drones are already being transferred here. Spawning pool is up. No Zerglings yet are being pulled out here by Scarlet. Perhaps she's just saving some money for that other expansion here into this location. Or is she? Yes, indeed, this is one drone moving out here at the 2-minute mark. A very nice build order here from Scarlet, as she's just heading straight towards her expansion, her second expansion. So soon to be a 3-base Zerg versus a 2-base Terran. As income those Marines should be followed up by many more Marines. So yeah, this is the idea from BYUN, just like in game number 1. He's not using a SCV to scout. He's just going to use straight mass Marines here to scout out the map. Interesting build order here. Nice idea here by the Terran. Finally something new here on Starcraft, as he's moving out now here with 4 Marines. 4 Marines could be really strong here. He's trying to not be seen here by this one overlord from Scarlet, and he might even snipe a Zergling or 2. He might even snipe a drone. There's this one Queen, of course, very much important early on for those defensive purposes here, as one Zergling is going to see now what BYUN has here. This one expansion going into a command center, sorry, orbital command, just to have that scan available here. Looking really nice, but in comes BYUN, heading straight towards this one overlord here. So overlord really taking good damage here. Not that many units here for Scarlet, interesting enough. Just a couple of Zergs and Queen. Nice micro here by BYUN, doing a really nice job, almost sniping here this one Queen, pretty much sacrificing here these Marines. So yeah, he did snipe some Zerglings. He almost sniped this one Queen. It would have been so much important here to snipe this one Queen, but in the end he's abandoning here his Marines. He will have, of course, many more Marines at home, and income out those Hellions now. And once again the same build order, 1-1-1. So barracks into factory into starport, everyone with a reactor or a tech lab here. So yeah, interesting stuff. Once again he's going for cloaking, so we're going to see a Banshee here really soon. But now we also see a 4 Hellion move out, and like I told you, Hellions will be strong against those drones early on. This is why Scarlet is trying here to wall off here, but she needs to be careful. So much splash damage could be taken here for her. Even one hurted Queen getting sniped. 5 kills here, 8 kills already. Those Hellions are really doing a great job. In the end they will be sniped, but the damage has been done. 10 workers have been killed here and 1 Queen. Let's not forget the Queen kill here. Scarlet reacted really good with his walling, but in the end those Hellions did squeeze through somehow, and in comes now Scarlet with her roaches. But look at that, we have a Banshee here in the end. There is no anti-air here sadly for Scarlet, there's just some Ravagers. So it's a timing push here for Scarlet, but she did not focus on the fact that there will be some Banshees here. Nice Ravager fireball here, and we have a great ramp blockade here by BYUN. So sadly here for Scarlet, she has no anti-air. Some SCVs will be sniped, of course, really many roaches here, but this one Banshee having a great time here, killing so many roaches and so many Ravagers. In the end this will be held, of course, here by BYUN. He still has his Banshee up in the air. 8 SCVs have been sniped, so let's not forget that. But yes, even a second Banshee now out here for BYUN, and let's just see, it's just Queens that are going to be anti-air here for Scarlet. Some spores are being produced, some Queens are here online, but I don't see that many units here for her. And the Hellions already arrived here. She's trying to block them away with an evolution chamber. Queens should be good here against those Hellions, but the Hellions will just straight ignore them and just head straight towards that mineral, and that is of course have to be the GG here for Scarlet. She tried a timing push, but she wasn't considering, of course, that BYUN might have a anti-air Banshee. So that Banshee, of course, with that nice blockade here of this ramp, giving him, of course, the victory here into this best of 3. So pretty nice job, nice game here by both players. In the end, BYUN proving to be a much better into this match out. Perhaps in the next game Scarlet will do much better. I really wish her all the best. Of course, these two both players are one of my favorites, BYUN, of course, and Scarlet. Once again, I will be casting a little bit more of Starcraft 2 from very recent replays from the year 2022 from this tournament as soon as I get them. Once again, I would like to thank you all for watching. This is your host Tommy, signing out.